The mysterious Mayans, far and mysterious, has been recognized as the origin of the Central and South American civilization for a long time. However, this view was completely overturned by an archaeological exploration 100 years ago. On January 16, 1939, archaeologists found a stone monument in the ancient city of Tres Sabo, Sabo. On one side, there are dots and lines engraved with numbers, and on the other side, there are patterns engraved with the American newspaper. It has been verified that these dots and lines are used to represent the laws of the land, so the date engraved on the stone monument can be deduced to be September 3, 31 BC. The American newspaper is the object worshipped in the Mayan civilization. As far as we know, the earliest name in Mayan culture is also around 228 BC, and it is obvious who came first. And this directly shows that it was not the Mayans who first began to study astronomy in the creation of law, but the maker of this stone monument, the Olmecs. In other words, the Olmec civilization is the oldest civilization in the United States. This discovery shook the entire academic world. Later, people found in the excavated law records that the Olmecs, on a very mysterious date, on August 13, 3114 BC, as the beginning of the origin of this nation. After the war and migration, the influence of the Olmec civilization is getting wider and wider. From the 13th century BC to 100 years BC, from the Mexican region, it slowly spread to the whole of Central and South America, and even the North America region. Later, the Mayan civilization, the Aztec civilization, the Teotihuacan civilization, all have a very deep connection with the Olmec civilization. It should be known that when the Europe on the other side of the ocean was still in a state of confusion, the Olmec people in Mexico had already built a city of 150,000 to 200,000 people, Teotihuacan. Countless palaces, exquisite artworks, and magnificent and mysterious sun towers are all gathered in the center of Teotihuacan. In 1938, the famous American archaeologist Matthew Stirling excavated the Olmec giant statue at the Olmec site. 20 years later, the two American archaeologists also found 55 huge head sculptures here. These human statues are all carved out of whole limestone. The average height is about 3 meters, the largest is 30 tons. Where did such a big stone come from? There is no such limestone here. People can only transport it from Tesla Mountain, which is dozens or even hundreds of kilometers away. It is not difficult for us to imagine how much labor it takes for such a huge body and such a large number of stones. And the project is far from over. Because from the original stone to the exquisite sculpture, it still needs the careful carving of the craftsman. Now it seems that the features of these human statues are still very clear. Their faces are flat, half open with a pair of peeping eyes, and they look deep but cold. Tioch.